Hey everyone, it's Kirk McLean here, and you're watching Clay's Canucks Commentary.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks Commentary Live, presented to you by Van City Experts. I'm your host, Clay Emo Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take for Sunday night, September the 14th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Glad to see all of you are here, including people like Carol and Swervin and Simon and Fangirl and Burned and Russell. What's up, my dudes? What's up, my dude? Great job. I heard it looks like you had massive numbers on your live streams tonight, which was pretty cool. Live streams over the weekend. Moderators, do what you need to do to keep this a safe and respectful place. Members, that's legends, Hall of Fame and franchise members, thank you for your support. And to everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, lower mainland, province, country, continent, around the world, thank you for being here. You know that I know that you could be doing anything else, watching anyone else, getting ready for work, school, or better, all three. But the fact that you are here with me, know how much I always appreciate you and how much I never, ever take you for granted. So this is how you can get involved in the show tonight. I didn't have it ready tonight, but here it is. You can subscribe to the channel so you get active in the chat section and get notified of my videos every single day. You can like the video, like the fact that we're together, like the fact that the Canucks, the baby Canucks, won tonight. They're actually not even the baby Canucks because they're even younger than Abbotsford. So they're like the infant Canucks that they won tonight. Like the fact that we are finally getting ready for training camp later this week, and like the fact that indeed Canucks hockey is around the corner. You can and like the fact that we're continuing to build such a great community here on YouTube. Thanks to all of you. You can leave a donation, get the donation train out of the station. Will you be the first to do that tonight? You can gift a membership, buy your membership, upgrade your membership, use your monthly membership message. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. So we have, okay, maybe they weren't the infant Canucks if they had a 26-year-old in the lineup. Fangirl, I would have loved to watch Russell's live stream, but I did not have time to watch Russell's live stream today, but I know he's doing great work. So before we talk about the weekend, I'm going to talk about the weekend. I'm going to talk about the Canucks games, going to give some thoughts as we head into training camp, going to give away some memberships, and we're also going to give away something different tonight. Because of the high five that we got last Sunday. And I said I would need a week just to take care of a couple of things. By the way, I owe Irvin and Irwin some prizes. I'll take care of that tomorrow. But overall, thank you, everyone for being here. And it should be a really good show today. A pretty quick show. Like it'll be quick moving and not a short show, but it'll be a quick moving show for sure. So very quickly, my weekend. Saturday, what the heck did I do Saturday? Saturday night, we had a get together for Jacob's birthday. Oh, I worked. What am I talking about? On Saturday during the day, we went to Corpus Christi College and St. Mark's College, where Kayla attends, because they were having a 70th anniversary of St. Mark's College and the 25th anniversary of Corpus Christi College, which is Kayla's school. So Kayla was doing her thing, social media thing, and it was such a blessing to meet all of her professors and teachers and faculty and everyone, to a man and woman, really like Kayla already, which is pretty awesome. Makes me to be a very proud dad, and watching Kayla in action doing her social media thing on Saturday, which was pretty cool. And then really good celebration at the college. Those are the two Catholic colleges at UBC. Got to walk around UBC a bit, my old stomping grounds, and then came home and we had a party for Jacob, whose birthday is actually on Tuesday, but we had all the family over last night. Then today, Gail and I went to mass in the morning, and then I basically worked all day on church stuff because, you know, those Wednesday night church classes that always preclude me from going to games on Wednesday night, they start up this Wednesday. Those classes start up this Wednesday. So I sent 130 individual emails today, all with personalized names of parents, of kids, how much they owe, and what class they're in. So it was even too complicated to do a mail merge. And I actually don't trust mail merges. So yes, for 4 or 5 hours today, I was pounding away at 130 individual emails. So last night I couldn't watch Russell's stream because we had people over. Today I was busy cranking out emails on the computer. Jason is here, which is awesome. Carol leaves a donation. Let's give Carol some love in the chat for the $10 donation, getting the donation train out of the station. So let's give some love to legendary Carol Bovenlander. Says, Clay, how was your weekend? It was good. I just talked about it. And I think I was talking about it just before or just as you typed that out. So thank you for the donation. Thoughts on the upcoming season? I'll get to that in a couple minutes. Who's going to be your most outstanding player? I think it's going to be Hughes, but I love it to be Petey. And how many points will they get? Let's go 90 points for Hughes and 85 points for Petey. That is my very, 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 very quick guesstimation. Russell is the best at what he does. I love Russell's work for sure. Yeah, Whitecaps won 7-0 yesterday. Think Rutherford might retire. I think it's sooner. It's closer than some people might think, for sure. Oh, Irvin, you're at the game. That's awesome. That's awesome. Even his assists are nice. That is pretty cool. That is. Russell, are you going to stream? Are you going to stream every game this year? That would be mighty impressive, and your channel will grow super fast if you do faster than it's already growing, and it's already growing really fast. Lanky with the donation.
And he got it! Who do you think you are? I am!
So Lanky, excuse me, technically a membership gift. Thank you, Lanky. Let's give Lanky some love in the chat. Let's give Carol Bovenlander some love in the chat. And that franchise membership goes to Gerby. So welcome, Gerby, to franchise membership. Welcome back, and thank you, Lanky, for your generosity. Appreciate you very much, very much. Hockey Tradester, haven't tuned in for a while, but I hope you remember that I want to send you some less fortunate some games, please, sir. Yes, let's do that by email. I think you did email me, and I should loop back to you now. So canuckclay@gmail.com. Thank you, Hockey Tradester. Coots will be available for training camp. Yes, we will talk about that in a second for sure. Where is everyone today? And what if we were giving up a new car? Well, that'll be amazing. This would be the best channel ever if we did that. It was from Lanky. It was from Lanky Gerby. Watching hockey without play-by-play sounds so good. I love the sound of hits on the boards, puck hitting tape. It was nice. That's true. That's true. There's something about that for sure. Improve the audio today. That's awesome. Do you think RJ and Manny will still be with Abby by the end of the season? I do. I do, Gerald. I am. They seem like loyal guys for sure. For sure. Like Mackie look good today. That's good. The new car is a Lego model, which is fine. And Russell, nothing is perfect. The streamer of the year, play-by-play of the year with the monthly membership message.
3, 2, 1.
Not member for 9 months, every single game. That is impressive. So does that mean you're not going to go to any home games, which is fine? That's wow. We did it last year. I'm hoping to see a few more than 82. I would love to see 92, 96, 104, but we will see. Wow, that is very impressive. Let's give some love to Russell, not just because he uses monthly membership message, because he's going to stream every single game this year. That is huge. I truthfully don't pay too much attention to close to regular season or any roster moves. That's fine. That's fine. The stream today was much better than yesterday. At least it wasn't stuck on center ice. Oh, is that what happened yesterday? That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so let's talk about these two games. And I should have brought Russell on the stream because he actually watched these games. But I will say this, not just because I didn't watch them, but overall, I don't think we can read too much into these games. We can get excited about certain players. We can also get scared when certain players get hurt. But even Manny Malhotra said yesterday, I'm not sure what he said today, but he said yesterday that they simply, you can't expect them to build chemistry. You can't expect the deep pairings to be perfect. Although Verlander and DPD is pretty cool. You can't expect to see, a lot of chemistry among the forward lines because these guys, I don't even know if they had one or two skates together before they went down to Washington for this doubleheader. So you don't want guys to play selfishly, but Malhotra did say that that really what you're looking for is individual effort. Have they improved since last year? Are they coachable? Are they making the right decisions? So all these things, that's really all you can do from a prospects game. And at least we got prospects games, and we lost 5-3 yesterday. It was Medvedev who was in net the whole time, but apparently he was very good. The score would have been a lot worse without him. And then today it was Aku Koskenvuo. He took the 3-2 win today against Seattle, both games against the Seattle prospects. And Braden, I guess the biggest story come out of yesterday, you had the Lekkerimäki going, you had Bovenlander going, DPD going, but the biggest story out of yesterday was Braden Coots did not return after, I think he got hit, but Russell, you guys can correct me. And then he did not come back to the game. So everyone on X was freaking out. And then after the game, Malhotra said they held him out for the rest of that game with precautionary measures. Why get him dinged up anymore? And then he did not even dress today, but Malhotra did say, or the team did say, that he'll be ready for training camp, which starts at the end of this week in Penticton. So I think that's the biggest story out of the two games, was that Braden Coots had to leave with injury. Apparently DPD got shaken up today, but he's pretty tough. Not that Coots isn't, but depending on what happened, but he stayed in the game, shook it off, and finished the game as well. So you're not going to go over the goals. Arlickson had a nice goal yesterday. Lekkerimäki scored, nice touch pass from DPD. So there's some definitely nice goals, but again, we don't read too much into a prospects game. It's nice though. You still want to win every game you play. So it's nice they came away with a split as opposed to coming out with 2 losses. And really it's for the prospects that are moving on to main training camp at the end of this week, it's more of a confidence builder, get kind of some of the nerves out, because they're already going to be nervous when they're playing with all the big boys on the weekend in Penticton. But at least by playing in these 2 games, or those guys that did play in the 2 games, at least it kind of, like I said, gets some of the nerves out and gets their skating legs underneath them. So we'd love to hear your thoughts. Oh, and I guess when you look at projecting forth to training camp, it'll be and we have all week to preview training camp, right? But I think what's really interesting is I want to see if the coaches put together certain deep pairings, certain forwards, just to get a look. I'm fascinated to see if it's DeBrusk who's going to play on PD's left wing, or if it's Vander Kane. We've made the argument for both. I think it will be PD and Besser. So then is it DeBrusk, who was almost promised a chance to play with PD and got 28 goals, even though PD wasn't great last year? Or do you put Evander Kane, some muscles, some speed, and some size, and create some room for PD? Do you keep PD, Evander Kane with Hedel for the exact same reason? You put Kane and Garland together, and they can annoy the heck out of anyone trying to play against them on the same line. Do you try Höglander up with PD? I think that's the third most likely option. I think it's going to be DeBrusk or Kane. Then you got all the battles for down below, right? Sherwood and O'Connor and Bluger will make the team. Ratu's probably penciled in, make the team. But then there's going to be battles for Linus Karlsson, Max Hassan, Jonathan Lekkerimäki, and even I want to see what Vitaly Kravtsov does as well. So on forwards, you could probably pencil in. You could probably pencil in your top 12 right now. And it might not be perfect, but let's say it's PD DeBrusk Besser. Let's say it's Kane, Hedel, Garland. Let's say it's Ratu between Höglander and Sherwood, and then O'Connor, Bluger, and Karlsson, for instance. So there's 12 already. And if they only carry one extra forward, so then it's one spot for Oman, Baines, Lekkerimäki, Sasson, Kravtsov, any of those guys, right? On D, I think Verlander was just okay. That's what Tom Strand said, at least yesterday. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I want Verlander to make this team, but there's no rush for him making the team. There's absolutely no rush. As much as we want to see him, there's really no rush. So I could see the Canucks going with, if they went 8D, then it's either Verlander or Mancini. But who would make sense to play more minutes in Abbotsford? Because it's going to be Hughes, Hronik, Marcus Persson, Tyler Myers, Forbert, and DPD. It's those 6 guys for sure. Then probably Pierre-Olivier Joseph will probably get the number 7 spot. You didn't sign him just to play in Abbotsford. And then again, if they go with 8D and 13 forwards, then you have either 1 or Verlander or Mancini. If they want to put Verlander and Mancini in Abbotsford, then you only take 7D, and then you can bring on 2 extra forwards for 14 and 7 versus 13 and 8. And of course, it's going to be Demko and Lankinen. So I expect it to be Young, not Tongue. There's no guy named Tongue. Young and Tolopilo in Abbotsford with Yuri Patera as their 3rd. And then that means Aku Koskanvuo would probably go to the ECHL. But we can kind of dive into this on Tuesday a bit more. I want to get your thoughts. I'll back up now, check some of the comments. Your thoughts on the 2 games, if you happen to see it, either watch it or watch it through Russell's stream, and would love Russell's thoughts as well. So let's go. We'll go all the way back to, did they play any classic rock songs during the game stream today? Someone answer Swervin' Irvin. DPD was a man among boys. I could picture that. I could picture that. Goalie today was pretty good. Yes, he was. Well, I wouldn't say they're meaningless, but you're right. They don't, of course, they don't count for points. Preseason games don't count for points. But you can't tell the prospects that it's meaningless because they are trying to make their first impression and trying to be confident. Have some confidence heading into training camp this weekend. Both goalies looked amazing. Nice. EP25 was clutch. Verlander looked good. Awesome. 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 Hey, RSA. Nice to see you. I was less interested in the outcome of the game and more interested in performances of specific players. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. DPD was the best player on the ice both games. He is nasty. I can see him bumping Myers out of the top 4 and playing on the right side of Marcus. I don't know. That's a big ask because Myers does provide a lot of leadership and a lot of solid minutes. But yeah, PD's on a great trajectory for sure. For sure. Meaningless 2 points, still fun hockey. Verlander looked better today than he did yesterday. Seems like a player that can elevate his game to the level of his line mate. He's my dark horse to make the Vancouver Canucks playing with Hughes. Yeah, I think I caught you yesterday talking about him and Hughes. I just don't know if the coaches will trust, but if Verlander earns that with the outstanding play, then that's a good thing for the team, right? Gary says put Kane with PD. That's fair. Hope they play well this year. I think development-wise, it's still probably most likely best that Verlander gets a few months in Abbey. I would agree with that, but I would love to see him do well. Forgot about Kravtsov. Carlson should be a lock. Yeah, he was good last year. Lekarmaki was great, good. Would be crazy if Kravtsov surprises and given a top 6 row. If he makes the team, I see him on the 3rd line, right wing or left wing. Yep. And there's a lot of these guys that can play either side, right? Lekarmaki. D for next year. Huggy Heroic, MP, 29 Myers, DPD, and Mancini. Yeah, or Verlander, but yes, it looks, and don't forget there's Kudryavtsev as well. Koskenvu, really impressed, as did Medvedev. Good. Yeah, there's 56 on YouTube and another 50 or so on X, which is nice. Canucks didn't even bother to send a play-by-play person. Well, yeah, Russell's good. Russell's very good, and but yeah, they wouldn't for a prospects game. They got to make some cost-effective decisions. Yesterday, the camera stuck on the overhead camera of center ice, and they were playing "If You Leave Me Now" by Chicago. Jason says, "Can we get the likes up so we can give away something epic?" Hughes Verlander would feed families. There is a prospect in the Ranger system named Callum Tongue. Thank you, Lanky. When is the next group call or one-on-one? One-on-ones aren't until October. They're every second month, RSA. Next group call is September 21st because I'm away on September 28th. How much can players earn a job now that preseason is shorter? Oh, you mean it's going to be tougher, right? Less opportunities to impress. The stream on the Canucks website was very underwhelming. No commentary, no sound, no scoreboard clock. Other teams' ones were way better. Yikes. How is Fleury doing a PTO? Didn't he retire? He signed. Is he going to play? But I know he signed back with Pittsburgh, right? Lekarmaki was decent in game 1 and good in game 2. Nice. I'm wearing my Hughes shirt for both games. Nice. Yes, he is retiring as a Penguin. Dino is in the house. Hello, Dino. Irvin had an awesome weekend. That is awesome to hear. If Tom Sestito in his prime played with the Sedins in their primes, how many points would he put up? Like if he was their regular line mate, I think just by osmosis, he gets 40. Flower signed a PTO to end his career in the preseason with Pittsburgh. He'll likely play an exhibition game or preseason game. Wow. One preseason game in Pittsburgh. Wow. Hope he doesn't get hurt. I'm sure he's still in good shape. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So glad to see Dino here. Glad to see all you guys here. Does it feel like hockey is around the corner? Does it feel good? Are we feeling good? Cecilia was so good in junior. I did not know that, but I certainly believe it for sure. For sure. Cecilia would have been about the same as Steve Bernier. Okay. That's fair. Pittsburgh preseason games sold out immediately. Yes. 1 week till preseason. Indeed. Yeah. The Canucks have training camp. Just trying to pull up their schedule here. The Canucks have training camp in Penticton, 18 to 21. So that's Friday to Monday. And then they end off by playing Seattle on the 21st. Wow. And then Calgary on the 24th. Seattle on the 26th. They're going to get sick of Seattle. Very good. Rain today. Definitely feels like a hockey season. Yes, that's true. Arlickson looks powerful. Yeah, he looks massive. He looks massive out there. Do you think Vancouver is going to do at the start of the season? Do you think we're going to win some of those? I hope so. Every team wants to get off to a good start for obvious reasons. Arlickson looked amazing. Wouldn't be surprised to see him in Abbey. Yes. Getting very excited that hockey's getting closer, and bring on the cloak, bring on the deluxe. Whatever that means, I'm with you. Our preseason game is more geo-locked appointment-wise. Seems like we're only facing Oilers, Flames, and Kraken. Yeah, maybe. I wonder if that's a cost-saving thing too. But we usually play like the Edmontons, Calgary, Seattles of the world, right? $40 to see training camp. Clay, I need you to settle a debate between me and my girlfriend. Oatmeal chocolate chip cookies or ginger snap? Oatmeal chocolate chip. Thank you, Gary, for not actually saying which one was yours. So I could be biased to choose your side. Actually, I might choose your girlfriend's side. But yeah, oatmeal chocolate chip for me. A lot of people are going to be hate watching Rick Tocchet. Others are going to give him welcome back. Yeah, just like any player, it'll be fascinating to see. What game do you think Evander Kane scores for us? Yeah, I think he's going to score in the first game as well. The two Giants players, who are they? Riley Patterson looked good. Awesome. More rumors today of Arizona Diamondbacks taking tour of BC Place again. They did in 2020, apparently twice as high. I did not know that. How do you say his name? Obo Bafo? Good choice. All right. But Russell comes back with a ginger snap. I can see Riley Patterson and Abby too at some point. Makes sense. All right. I can get to my Mitchell sponsor read early. I can get to more of your things that I want to. I can do my Mitchell sponsor read, and then I'm going to show you what we are giving away today. And it's courtesy Obo Bifo. Love it. Obo Bifo. There you go. Thank you, guys. Preseason games. The one against Seattle on the 26th is listed as Sportsnet Pacific, but nothing on the 21st and 24th just yet. Which one's in Abbotsford? The 21st or the 24th? One of them is Abbotsford, right? Yeah, I don't know. Or is it 20? Which one's in Abbotsford? Kudryavtsev might be first call up. Over Adria, gotcha. Obafemi's cousin. Is he that big? All right, let's do my Mitchell sponsor read, and then we will give away some memberships and give something away. So I always start off by thanking my primary sponsor, Jason Lim of Van City Experts. Thank you to my channel sponsor, Jason Lim of Van City Experts Real Estate. At Van City Experts, their experience, knowledge, and expertise can serve you well in navigating through the real estate market and will help you to choose the best home or condo in the Greater Vancouver area that best suits your and your family's needs. Thank you to my secondary sponsors. The first one is Gassy Jack Art. He makes the amazing artwork you see behind me. Check him out at gassyjackart.com. Thanks to Mulligan Golf Company. You can check them out at mlgngolf.com. Some great apparel and other goodies. And my supporting sponsor, Vessi Footwear, tinyurl.com/VessiClay. Receive a free pair of socks off your next purchase of Vessi shoes. Thanks to everyone who's purchased Canuck Clay merch. You can do so at canuckclay.threadless.com. Don't forget ways that you can get involved in the show tonight. Subscribe, like the video, leave a donation, gift a membership, buy your membership, upgrade your membership, use your monthly membership message. And if listening on podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. I'll check the leaderboard in a second. We also have shows this week. Canucks After Dark returning tomorrow night, finally. But at 11 p.m., Parker has a hockey game that ends at like 10:30. I think he's going to get home at 10:50, and he's going to look all sweaty at 11. So our plan right now is to do Canucks After Dark at 11, and then I have shows this week on Tuesday and Thursday. So you get me Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday of this week. Fictional leaderboard, it is Fangirl at 675, Swervin Irvin at 600, Carol at 475, Simon at 350, and Gerald at 225. There's your top five. Fangirl, Irvin, Carol, Simon, and Gerald. Okay, friends, this is what we are giving away tonight, courtesy of Jason Lim. Yeah, we're going to try something different. We are going to give away a box of O-Pee-Chee Platinum hockey cards. So once we get a winner, I will arrange getting your address. We will arrange buying it, and we will arrange getting it out to you. So you can, the typical thing, you enter your name, enter your details, only do it once, and I will put it in the chat. There we go. So click on that link and you will get to the, hey, Erwin, I still owe you your Amazon. I'll take care of that tomorrow. But yes, click on that link. It'll take you to the entry form. You have 10 minutes to enter. I'm going to try something. We're not going to do reverse elimination. We save reverse eliminations for tickets. So this is one spin and done, just one spin. It's going to be exciting. But yes, we are going to give away a pack either like this or very similar to this, and we will take care of that sometime this week. All right, so there we go. I will put that on the screen as well. Let's see, how do I do this? Well, I don't want to scroll across the bottom. Actually, maybe I will. So enter here for a chance to win hockey cards, tinyurl.com/CCC September 14th. All right. Better make it a long spin if it's only one. Yeah, if someone wins that's not from in town, we will figure that out as well. All right. I am going to give away 5 memberships, and I'm going to do that right now. Membership gifting. Send 5 now. Here we go. So shout out to Canuck Clay for giving away 5 memberships. For that, I'm going to give myself the same. What a great save. What a great goalie that guy is. So shout out to Canuck Clay, gets 5 memberships, and they go to Ricky, Drew, Lil Slammer, EJ, and Ryan. So welcome to franchise membership. Some of you, welcome back. Yes, the self-dono drop. I love it. Yeah, my Canuck Clay, what a stud. Well, thank you, line change. These memberships don't mean more but because they're from me. But if you want to think that, that's fine. Clay hype. Thank you, Ricky. I don't have to give some love to Canuck Clay. You guys already show me enough love by being here at all my shows. But thank you. And welcome, Ricky, Drew, Lil Slammer, EJ, and Ryan. All right, I'm going to give you till 11:40. So I'm going to give you 9 minutes to enter that contest. We will go back to your things. Hello, Crad. Nice to see you. Yes, my hair. Yeah, you're not the only one who noticed that. I got to cut it tomorrow, I think. I got a big work conference on the 20th. Then I think I told you guys that I'm going to be away from 1 week, from September 27th to October 4th. I'll be in Croatia for Mary's Meals. You know that board, that organization that I'm a board member. they have their annual leadership gathering in Croatia, Bosnia and Croatia. So I will be going there from September 27th to October 4th, September 27th to October 4th. So I won't miss the start of the regular season, thank goodness, but I'll be missing some key preseason matchups, but I will survive. Once in a lifetime opportunity to go to Croatia. Actually, I'm only missing 3 games. It's not the end of the world. And then be back in time to preview the regular season. So no live streams for a week. Enjoy your break without me, but we'll definitely do some news videos when I'm there. Am I drinking Pepsi? It's actually Coke tonight, Jason. It's actually Coke tonight. And Lanky, yes, I am losing it very, very quickly. Thank you, RC. I'll miss you too. But I'm looking forward to the trip for sure. Whoever wins the cards, once you're part of the hobby, you'll never get out. Ian, and you collect cards. Nice. Same side of the world that my wife is on. She's a little further. Yes. Hope you're surviving, Tyler. Stop drinking soda so late. I would tell you to mind your own business, but you are giving away these hockey cards, so you can say whatever you want. Massive trade while Clay is away. Yeah, I'm sure it will happen for sure. Yeah, people can RIP whoever they want. But that one, he's definitely caught. He's lightning rod for discussion. That's for sure. You're barely surviving, Tyler. All right, but you're still alive. That's the main thing. All right, guys, what are you looking forward to? What battles are you looking forward to at training camp? What intrigues you now that the prospect showcase is in the books and we are looking ahead to training camp in Penticton? What are you most excited about? Wait, no stream October 3rd. Yes, correct. Shannon, aka the hockey guy, picked the Canucks to finish third in division. That tracks. I mean, I'm going to say the same thing. Usually he's a big negative. Ricky, what were his main reasons why? Empty bid though, lots of space. No need to apologize, Tyler. You can talk about whatever you want in the chat. It's fine. I might not highlight everything, but it's fine. And I don't have to highlight. I can highlight the comments I want to because I know what's going to get me. I know what will get me going and what will get me down rabbit holes and what will get people upset. So if I don't want to, I don't need to. You're most excited for seeing how the team starts this season. That's fair. Well, yeah, people can say what they want, Irvin, in the chat, but I don't have to highlight it. But I get it. I know there's less chance than of sparking, but you never know. Appreciate that people are here and that they should feel safe to say what they want, but I don't necessarily have to bring it up for sure. YouTubers trying to be stand-up comedian now. I am looking forward to the home opener. That is fine. Yeah, me too. I want to say that CBJ's new goalie is an undrafted Russian. Last undrafted Russian goalie won 2 cups of Florida. Oh, I didn't know Borowski was undrafted. That's good to know. Shannon said Canucks make third based on what ifs, like Demko's health and LA having a bad offseason. I do think that, yeah, I think Vegas at Edmonton, whatever order you want to put them on to. I do have Vancouver at 3 as well. I'm not convinced LA and Calgary yet. Anaheim, San Jose, and whoever else is in our division. Who's the 8th team in our division? Edmonton, Vegas, us, LA, Calgary, San Jose, Anaheim, and what the heck? I said the biggest brain fart. It's not Utah. Who's the 8th team in our division? What just happened to me? Vancouver, Seattle, the 3. Oh, Seattle. Stupid Seattle. Excited for the 2-0 start leading up to 24-hour live stream. Me too, Adrian. Yeah, how's camping, Shannon? You guys made it okay? Makes sense what the hockey guy said. Finishing third is realistic. Did Bobrovsky go to Columbus via the Jeff Carter trade? That was Panarin, I think. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look that up. No, RSA says never mind. Irvin, your memory about this kind of stuff is usually pretty good, right? Okay, 4 more minutes to enter. 4 more minutes to enter. Panarin went to Columbus for Saad. Whoa, what a trade. You're doing good? Awesome, Shannon. Yes, Seattle. I can't believe I had brain fart. We just played them twice. Any idea what start time you have in mind? Yeah, I'm debating between noon and 1 p.m. on the Sunday. Then obviously that means I'll end at noon, either at noon or 1 p.m. on the Monday. Then there's that 4, I think the game starts at 4 or 4:30, so that's plenty of time. It's actually depends on what mass I'm going to go to Sunday morning and how much time I need. But yeah, it'll be noon or 1. That's my guess, Fangirl. Seattle, yeah. Flyers traded Borowski to the Blue Jackets for a 2012 second round pick and a 2012 fourth round. That's it? Sean is out right now, Jay. Sean and Jake are both out. They have youth ministry on Sunday nights, and they usually go out, work out, see their girlfriends, fiance, whatever. Forsberg and Mott for Panarin. The goalie Forsberg. Rumor about Crosby maybe having Vancouver as a possible new player. What? Okay, I'll take that. Line chain saw that. I did not see that. That's interesting. Where'd that rumor start? All right, 2 more minutes. Coach Rob is on his cot in the back of the van. I'm on the cot in my tent. Oh, okay. Wait, so Shannon, are you watching from your phone? Thank you. That's kind of you. Is it cold out right now or is it okay? If Crosby's come to Vancouver, I will immediately buy that jersey. I think a lot of people will. Surveyor, and I think a lot of people will for sure. All right, final minute to enter to win those hockey cards. It'll be Malkin. What? Malkin's coming to Vancouver? I'm sure Rutherford and Alvin love him. Watching from your cell phone. Thank you. Crosby as a Canuck. Not a bad dream or idea. I think a lot of people would be very happy. Yes, it would cost a lot. Canucks Army has an article about it, or more so, how feasible. What's their conclusion, Tyler? What's their conclusion? What do we have to give up to get him? Not cold. That's awesome. I've seen Crosby in a Canucks uniform via EA Sports. That's funny. All right, friends, I'm going to shut down the contest now. So I just got to get it ready. So in the meantime, talk amongst yourselves. Clay, do I ever listen to the Canucks Insider interviews? Yes, not in a timely fashion though, but I'll get to them eventually. Why, is there one you want to recommend for me? Okay. Talk amongst yourselves while I pull together this entry, this contest. Remember, it's going to be a one spin wonder unless there's only a few people. Actually, we might be able to do elimination. There's only 18. There's only 19. Someone just got in like right now. Let me see. Let me see what I decide here. I guess we could do, you know what? I'll put in the poll. I'm going to say to give away the hockey cards, should we do reverse elimination or one spin? And then for context, there are 19 entrants. Reverse. And I will go with whatever the majority says. One spin. Okay, you got like 2 minutes to vote while I get this ready here. Why did Jason enter? That's awesome. Jason Lim entered his own giveaway. Oh, too good. Too good. Okay, I'll be ready in a minute. So you guys better vote. I'm almost ready. Okay, now I just go to here. I go to Google Docs. Then I grab, basically I have to take them from one computer to the other, but we make it work. We make it work. All right. You have 30 seconds to vote because I'm almost ready to go already. Well, reverse elimination is winning. Okay, people have spoken. You guys want reverse elimination. Let me just finish your comments first, and then we'll give away these things. A roster player prospect, 3 first-round picks. Oh, 5 assets. Crosby scored the most important goal ever scored in Vancouver. Would be a nice fit. Any specific game that you like to watch TV in Vancouver? Yeah, game, no. It really depends because I go to a lot of the games. So of away games, you know, I like watching games against Edmonton for sure. Vegas, even though we always get killed. And I like seeing like nice arenas like Madison Square Garden or so there's a few. There's a few. Not that cold at night. Can you tell Faber to stop saying like? I don't know if that's a road I want to go down. That might not be a hill I want to die on, Tradester. I have Crosby in a Canucks uniform in my thumbnail. Oh, can't wait to see it. Hey, Antonia, best player. I want to see whoever wins open these packs. We could arrange that. You'd rather not give up the assets. The character and culture Crosby would bring with immense value. Ripping or flipping Van City if you win, Ian. Nervous thing to say. He's great interviews. Yeah, we all have our own word whiskers. I want to win one time. Sundin signed here too. If I win, we'll double the giveaway. Oh, so now we all. If I win, we will pick someone to give prize to and then another prize. I have no clue what Jason's saying, but it sounds exciting. I did a video on the Canucks maybe going and getting Malkin at the deadline. I'll open it with DeBrusque if he shows up. Last season of Wednesday, best ever. The last season of Wednesday. Malkin doesn't have much left in the tank. Reverse is more dramatic. I want the feeling of winning, not the prize itself. Malkin would be a rental. Bring the winner on StreamYard for a live video unboxing. We could do that. I would say Crosby to haul a couple first-round picks, 2 prospects. Yeah, there's the 5 assets again. Will I go to the Van City card show, Clay? Nope. I'm working on the 20th. Got a big event in Edmond. Okay. I am going to get this on the screen now. So if we are going to do reverse elimination, which is fine, then that means I have to do a couple things first. So customize. We go random pop for reverse elimination. We only have to go 10 seconds. And then after the spin, it is the sad trombone. It is, sorry, an auto remove winner. I think that is all right. Okay, we have 19 entries. And I randomized 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck. Reverse elimination. You do not want to see your name come up. Sorry, Tyler. #1 sponsor was almost out in the first round, but Tyler has the honors. Legendary TLC. The legend goes down. Swerving the Stud Muffin is out. We are going after the legends, apparently. The members, apparently. Oh man, Gerald was the one who actually triggered the high five by upgrading, I think, from franchise to Hall of Fame, and he's third one out. Sorry, man, they've taken out one legend and two Hall of Famers already. Sorry, Ian. It looks like you're a crowd favorite, or at least Adrian's favorite. Nice try, Antonia. We are down to 14. We are down to 14. I guess I will not be sending the cards to Sweden as RSA is out. Down to 12. Down 13. Down to 13. Thank you for the membership gift, but Lanky is gone. Down to 12. Nice try, Carol. Another legend hits the books. Jason says, can we slow this down? No, you need to be right back, but I need to get going after the stream. So we got to keep going. Here we go. Man, another Hall of Famer. This wheel does not like the members. Good try, Fangirl. So the number one sponsor makes it to the top 10, but gets eliminated in 10th. Anne is out in 9th. By the way, here's the next poll question. When we get to the final two, is it best of 7 or is it one spin? Final two. Best of 7 or one spin. So I'm going to put that in the best of 7, one spin. I put that in the chat as well. Jimmy is out in 8th. We are down to the top 7. Nice try, Jaden. We're into the top 6. After this, I got to spread it out a little bit. Oh, good try, Patricia. I'm really rooting for you to win one of these things. We are down to the top 5. I can extend it by 5 seconds here. Here we go. Pastor Dan is out. We are down to the top 4. 2 more eliminations. Good try, Shannon. Watching from the tent in the cold, but you're not cold. Thank you for watching. And you share the news that you had your first Slurpee. Oh, did you enjoy it, Carol? All right. Joni Boy, Japan 4, and Edmund. Last 3. Here we go. And Japan 4 is eliminated in third. All right. You got 30 seconds to vote. It's very close. One spin's at 52%. Best of seven's at 48%. You have 20 seconds to vote to change it. Otherwise, we are doing it right now. 10 seconds to vote. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are ending the poll. Wow. One spin. So one spin it is. We're going to give you, hold on a sec before we spin it. Then I got to change it to allow duplicates. We got to go Strength of the Titans, which is my favorite. Where did it go? Where's my cinematic music? Strength of the Titans. We got to go 30 seconds. Display duplicates. That's fine. After the spin, it's loud applause. It's congrats. Yeah, we got a 30-second spin. That's long enough. All right. One spin for all the marbles. Edmund. Actually, I like it when it's closer. No, 6 is good. 6 is good. 1 minimum max spin time. That's a long time, Erwin. I think 30 seconds is good. I believe Edmund's still here. I don't know if Joni Boy is still here, though. Is Joni Boy here? Is Joni Boy still here? I can't give away Joni Boy's identity if Joni Boy does not want to be given away. Oh, yeah, I know who Joni Boy is. It's probably Johnny Boy, not Joni Boy. All right, Johnny Boy's here. Edmund's here. Good luck. One spin. Here we go. Congratulations to Edmund Yan. Edmund, you have won the pack of hockey cards, the box of hockey cards. I will arrange with you sometime this week how to get it to you. Good try, Johnny Boy. Thank you for playing. Thanks to everyone for entering. And thanks to Jason Lim for making all of this happen. He truly is the #1 sponsor. All right, friends, it is coming up to 12. I'm going to wrap up here. Got a bit of work to do before a long day of work tomorrow. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Moderators, thank you for keeping this a safe and respectful place. Members, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Line Change, legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Brian Blingy Choi, legendary Andrew Chang. Thank you for your support. Thanks to Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. And thanks to Jason Lim, our primary sponsor, for donating those hockey cards. Thanks to Gassy Jack Art and Mulligan Golf Company, my other sponsors. And thanks to everyone who went above and beyond today. That was Carol with the $10 donation, Lanky with the membership gift, Nothing is Perfect Russell with the monthly membership message, and Canuck Clay for gifting 5 memberships. On your way out, you can subscribe. You can like the video. You can also, congratulations, 5 days being sober. That is awesome. That is awesome. Next contest, Dino, not sure. I don't really schedule them all the time. You will just have to tune in and see. Yeah, good job, Edmund. Up top the leaderboard, Fangirl and Swervin Irvin, a tie with 675 points each. Carol with 550, Simon with 350, and Gerald with 225. 5 years of being sober. That's even better. That's awesome. Meanwhile, Jason is at 1 day of being sober. And yes, 5 years. That's congratulations, Edmund. That is huge. That's amazing. What a great Great milestone. Congratulations, Edmund. Very, very happy for you. Okay, friends, Canucks After Dark tomorrow at 11. And then back with CCC Tuesday at 11. So yeah, if you're still up around this time tomorrow, it'll be Parker and me for the first time in a couple of months. In the meantime, thanks everyone for being here. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. You know, you should always respect people who wear glasses. They paid money to see you. God bless, and go Canucks go. Booyah.